Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot imagine this life without a digital camera. I don't know if you can imagine your life without camera. While I was born in '82, which also means that I was born in a darkroom generation, it's when we wait for 3 days before we can actually see our photo. I really wonder, in this digital world, how relevant still can a real photography be? PJ Castro, president of KameraWorld Group of Companies, is here to talk about that. Good morning, PJ.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
No, welcome to the show. I understand this is another ambush experience for you. Yeah, how's things going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's been doing fine. I mean, the company's been innovating itself.
Definitely.
Yes.
Have you found yourself sort of young to run a huge group of companies?
Young at heart.
Young at heart.
Young at heart. I think it's important that we all stay young at heart because, you know, being in the creative industry,
right.
You know, it's important, you know, to always evolve and to always find new things. And being young, you know, sometimes it's a bonus because you're open to more ideas. And
right.
being young, you know, you're technically more, hopefully, you know, I'd like to think of our group as a young creative group, even though we've been in the business for more than almost 4 decades now. So hopefully, young is a good thing. I mean, you make mistakes, but those mistakes, I mean, I believe that, you know, if you're not prepared to make mistakes, you won't come up with anything original.
Right. So is this part of you being...
Oh my goodness, where did you get that? Oh no.
Is this part of...
Yes, that is me. That's actually Photoshopped. No, I'm just joking. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do triathlon, and I was active in the sport for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And well, it's something that's to keep the balance of everything. I think, you know,
right. Okay. So that's part.
Oh no. Okay.
It's surprised. No, this is your Facebook profile picture.
I know. Wow, you love Facebook.
So you do the running. Is it part of what do you call this, unwinding thing when you run?
It is. You know, actually, I find that, you know, for me to, I like to think that every time, it helps me, you know, clear my head, and I find that the best ideas are when I'm out in the open road, and doing, you know, out of the office, you know, as much as possible. I try to venture out, seeing new things, and, you know, being in the open road is,
breathe,
you know, breathe.
Air.
I mean, it's a healthy lifestyle, which I encourage everyone to, you know.
Yeah, okay, so you should run too, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this sort of responsibility of heading this huge company, this is a group of companies, has been passed to you on when your dad actually passed away.
Yeah, my dad founded the company in early 1970s, and from then on, it has evolved ever since. We started retail, and ever since we've the past 2 to 3 years when I got in, we ventured out into retail, commercial, online. We're also focused on IT development and multimedia.
Were you involved when he was still alive?
Well, I was involved in the sense that, you know, I'd go to the store and I'd look around, but not as I was. You know, I was never that involved, or technically I had no real plans of doing this, but I figured if I was gonna be part of it, I would do it my way, and I like changing the status quo and, you know, changing how everything works. So hopefully, you know,
yeah, because the reason I ask is because I would also like to understand how difficult is it to take over as huge responsibility as that.
Well, there's a big burden on my part, but, you know, it is also so much opportunities because, you know, I personally have had a lot of mistakes that has cost us, but I think that these mistakes are only, you know, you need mistakes to always improve, and and it is a burden, but, you know, it is also both a you know, it's something fulfilling.
Right.
I mean, after you learn after you learn from the past, and you hopefully, and you know, you learn as you go on.
What was the first day in office like as president?